Yeah, me once again. Well, kind of feeling. I didn't actually plan to record anything today. I kind of thought about it a few times, but then I was like, should I? And now I'm kind of literally watching another video and kind of called to record. Not like cold, but like I don't know how to explain. When your feelings are kind of poking you to do that, and when you feel almost like poked, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. So this kind of feeling, which is unusual for me, but sometimes I just get this like ping to kind of get on it and do something. So yeah, it's still spring here, looking better than I did in my last recorded video because I recorded that one at like 9:30 in the evening or like 10 in the evening. After a run, I was like so washed up. I was like gray in the face. Like this time, I feel like I'm less gray in the face, and also I have like this rose-colored shirt that I bought recently, which I like a lot. Also, I feel like white top would have worked better, but well, but not fashion police, right? Yeah, and what can I say? Like there was one video that I recorded and then I put it out and then I deleted it before publishing because it was talking about hate and about like those all those things that bothered me and how I approached getting rid of them. But I felt like I was not articulate enough because I was after a run. The main point of that video was that I basically was running. It was the second to last time I was running. I was running and I was in pain. My body was in pain. You can also kind of, I think, feel me remembering the pain now. So I was running, my body was in pain, and I kind of told myself, "You stay here until you figure out this pain." Because I was running and I could feel all the stuff coming up in me. I could feel this hateful comment. I could feel those things people said. I could feel those critical things, like those critics I received. I could feel like people succeeding in front of me when I wanted to succeed. Like I could feel like people overcoming me in any like overpassing me, like in the race. And I could feel all that stuff, and my body was in pain. And I could sense that it was like psychological pain as well as physical pain. That my psychological pain and the circumstances and the consequences of the psychological pain, they were like entering my body and manifesting as pain. And that was a video about that, about how I told myself to stay there, to continue, to keep running, to figure this out. And when I finish running, there would be no pain anymore. It was kind of this weird, half physical, half spiritual way of dealing with this. I kind of improvised because normally you don't continue doing physical activity when you're in pain. You don't you don't do that. You try to be kind to yourself. But in that moment, I knew I knew that I needed to overcome those emotions. I knew that I had to get over myself in every sense of the word. I knew that I had to push past this pain, that I had to get rid of it because I didn't want to carry all of this inside me. I might sound weird, but sometimes you carry all those stuff in your field, you know, in your like aura, whatever, in your psyche, like in your mind. Like if you think of the things that people said to you, and when you think of the things how people hated you, and when you think of the things when people criticized you, rejected you, said you're not good enough, whatever, and you carry this. You carry this here. You carry this for years. Sometimes people carry it for their entire lives. How someone told them they don't look good in photos. They are too overweight. They are not capable enough. They speak too loud, or they are not articulate enough. They have a bad accent. they are not spotty, they are not talented, they're not special, they're not that special, they can't do it, they can't achieve it. Like, I don't know, whatever. Like, and those things might have been told by very close people and might have been told by not that close people, and you carry all of this shit with you. And that was sort of that moment for me when I was like, I was running and I could feel myself carrying all those pins and all those needles inside my body, and I could feel myself carrying all of the shit in my field. And I feel like I'm now in the moment of my life where I'm kind of like, I carried so much shit, like this backpack, this enormous backpack of all those stuff people said, unintentionally, most of it. Some of it was intentional. Some of it was very much intended to hurt me, but most of it was unintentional. It was just in the moment. And I'm in this moment in life now, where in this period of life where I'm kind of purposefully getting rid of the shit. I'm kind of like working through it and working through it in my practice, and like every day, and in my writing as well. And I'm working through all of that. I'm like letting all of that go. I'm just not going to run with this. I'm just not going to run with this backpack anymore, because I feel like, and it's a known fact, that by 30 something, 30, I don't know, 5, people are already 95% formed. Like, all of their experiences, all of their thoughts, all of their things. And so much of that shit that is in their head is this backpack of things, are those things that are orbiting you and orbiting you and orbiting you. Like this moment when someone said that you're ugly, that moment when someone said you're untalented, that moment when someone said you can't achieve anything, that moment someone said you'll always be poor. Like, those memories and those things are like so deep, and the new comments are also like getting so close to your heart and so close to you, that you carry all of this with you. And yeah, that was the video about this moment, and that is a video about this moment where I kind of realized, okay, all those pins and needles, all those critical comments, so, and even hate, yes, people put stones in my backpack or whatever, intentionally or not, unintentionally or not, and in yours maybe as well. But I'm not gonna carry that. It's what they said, it's what they thought. I'm not gonna carry that. It's not mine to carry. It's not mine.